Ooh, baby. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Slick Rick the Ruler here. And today, we're taking out the T34. The American bias. Is it retained in this new heavy tank based on the T29 chassis? I don't know. You let me know in the comments down below. Or maybe just watch me play this video, and we'll find out. You guys like my logo on the back? Not really my logo. It's for being a ground force tester. Yeah, I know. Kind of a big deal. But thank you guys for all the support as of late. You guys have been loving the channel. I've been loving making content. We're having a great time. I'm a little tired. Got back from work. As you can tell, I'm caffeinated to the nines, but that's usually how things work. Getting sandwiched between two steel buns here. I like it. We're also on the new map. So let's talk about the T34 real quick. Just touch on it from what I understand, because I haven't really dived too deep into this tank. And the reason for that is I streamed yesterday, and that's about all I've had on this test or this patch is really my stream and what I've played for the videos. I didn't really go anything else in depth. I didn't go crazier with it. So, you know, I don't know. What am I saying? I was looking at my FPS counter on the top left, and for some reason it was stopping. I hope it wasn't bad for you guys. Alright, we got some tanks over here. Tanks pushing up too. They are all dead. This is not good. What is that? IS-3. But Slick, the game go dark. What happened? No. There's no way in hell I'm gonna show you 7 IS-6s body stomping our American corpses like we're fucking zombies. Hell no. Let's get into the post-com. I know, I'm hilarious, right? So, the T34. Let's talk a little bit about it. I played it a little bit today. Besides the server spam, which is happening, there's a lot of IS-6s out right now, and they are getting their 7.0 games, and the T34s are becoming food for an IS-6, a premium, ready and willing to dismantle every tank in its way. The T34 is a good tank. I can see through that. I'm looking past it. I'm just saying, it's a good tank. It feels very similar to the T29 because it is a T29. It just has a different gun. Now, the different gun is not as good as the 105 on the T29 because it doesn't fire an HE filler shell. Every shot you shoot in this thing, while the AP does do damage, has to hit a critical component or whatever you want dead. So a crew member or the cannon or something like that. You can't kind of just get those wild side shots and one-shot tanks that are on the move in this thing 100% of the time. The T29, if the shell goes off, it kills it. That's simple. But since it is a T29, it gets all the other good things, which is like being able to survive stupid situations. And I say that, I take a shot to the side of the turret. Watch this situation and tell me another tank that can kill or survive this, or that can kill this in this situation. I don't know how I survived this, but you do, and this just happens constantly in the T29. I took a shot to my counterweight, and IS-2's coming around the corner. I said goodbye, team. Took 2 more shots, and I think I might have even taken one in the back, and everything is still fine except for what I got hit with in the beginning. It just makes no sense. But you know, everything else is very similar to the T29. So this isn't like a review on the T34 yet. I have not had enough time, but I do know that it's not bad. It really isn't bad, and I do like it as a tank. Playing it today was very difficult, and basically what happened while I was playing it was I was playing the T29, because I take this thing out, the Soviets would advance, they would destroy everything in our path. Everybody who's grinding for this thing doesn't know how to play. And then I would spawn on the T29 and get like 2 or 3 kills, and that would be my game, and we'd lose. And I did that a couple of times. I'm going to show you some highlights of this tank in action after this, but this was really the most successful game I had. Everything else was just T29. I would spawn in this and die and then play the T29. And I think it's going to be like that for a little while. The servers need to reset, and matchmaking needs to go back to what it was like. And it'll happen. It's just everybody's excited for the patch, and I get that. They want to play the new vehicles. There's a lot of other things I want to cover in this patch that came out, and they're super fun. You know, stabilizers are one of the most fun things introduced to War Thunder, I had a blast playing stabilizers. An absolute blast. And I have some footage of the STB coming out for you, and the Type 74, which both gets good stabilizers. I'm going to do the Leopard. I have more RU gameplay. And then maybe after all those, I might throw in some of the new lower tier stuff, like the Sturmpanzer and the M8 Scott. What else do they have? The T14. But right now, I'm not super interested in any of those tanks. I think the top tier and stabilizers are the cool things that really got added that I really, really am enjoying. But without that, that's my only transition. I'm terribly sorry. I need to take a class on transition words so I can do YouTube properly. But let's talk a little bit about what's happening in game. So I came around the corner and killed that 906. I saw the IS-3 driving this way. I figured he was going to come around me. So I just backed up and waited. I wasn't going to pick a side to push to. I had somebody in Discord watching my third person because they died already. So he was watching my left, which I'm thankful for. Because if he wasn't, I would have to do this the constant. And he called it out for me. So I look left. There's the IS-3. I see him. And I'm backing up. And I try to help out the turret traverse with the tracks and pull off that shot, which is incredible. And thankfully, I have the 120. It does do more pen. It has a little bit more pen than the 105, and it can get shots like that in, which is nice. And thankfully, I killed that IS-6. I said it, and I knew I was saying it. I was like IS-3, but I knew it was an IS. I knew I was saying IS. Does that make sense? I knew I was saying it wrong. Whatever. Enjoy the most incredible shot I've ever hit in War Thunder history, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. You fucking kidding me? Oh! Oh! Payback, bitch. Fucking payback, bitch.